the live just stopped for a second. I don't know if it's gonna stay or it's gonna go. Anyway, so I consider myself a carb addict. Let me turn off the vehicle. And yeah, in the past, before I started keto and low carb, I yo-yo dieted, and I did low fat, low carb, uh, low calories. Like I've done almost all diets under the sun, and it was horrible, But doing low carb and keto, it's really great way. And even within keto and low carb and carnivore, you can still do mistakes. And in this video, I want to talk about, how can you do it wrong, or what is it that you've been doing, and there's a lot of people are doing it wrong. They thinking that, oh, it's all about doing it harder and harder to lose weight. One of the things I want to focus on in this video is weight loss goals. Okay, a lot of people, whenever they make a weight loss goal, they say, hey, I'm gonna lose, for example, 60 pounds in like 6 months. I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in 5 months. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in this much time, or something like that. Although for some people it might work, for I think this approach is a wrong approach, and for several reasons. One of the reasons is, let's say for example, you say, hey, you want to lose uh, 30 pounds in 3 months, for example, and you start dieting and exercising, and in the first month, let's say you lose 8 pounds. Most people will be happy about 8 pounds. In the second month, you might lose, for example, 3 pounds. Okay, and whenever it happens and you lose 3 pounds, you might get frustrated. You're already going to the gym, you're already dieting hard, you're already intermittent fasting, you're already starving yourself, you're already doing some form of cardio, for example, excuse me, and you only lost 3 pounds. Then some people would get frustrated. They say, fuck this shit. I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna enjoy my life. I just can't lose weight. I don't know how so and so on Facebook lost 100 pounds in 6 months. Okay? And it is frustrating, And so I came to a realization: numerical goals in terms of weight loss, they actually could be bad for you. Okay, and I've known a lot of people who have made really good success aiming for that. But sometimes you hit a plateau. For example, I've hit plateaus where I did not lose nothing or very little, like maybe 1 or 2 pounds within like 6 or 8 months. If I had a different mindset, if I had a goal of losing this amount of pounds in this amount of time, and I failed for these months, I would have been screwed. I would have went back to carbs. I would have, binge eat on some other food. So that's why you need to alternate your mindset. What matters the most is to be consistent. Okay, regardless of your results. And everybody says that shit, but with all honesty, we all want results. Me too. Sometimes, hey, why the fuck am I don't see like I'm gaining much muscle. I don't see a lot of fat going down. What's going on? And one of the biggest mistakes is people think, oh, I'm not doing it hard enough. You know, maybe I'm eating too much fat. Maybe I'm eating too much shit. So they double down, they drop their calories even further down. Okay? And that's bad, you know. And I'll tell you why it is bad. Okay, basically, whenever you want to lose weight in the right manner, in the correct way, you know, you want to kind of trick your body into losing fat. Okay, let's say you know you've hit a plateau. Okay, you're already eating, you're already at a caloric deficit, or you're not eating much. You're eating enough protein, you're eating your electrolytes, but you hit a plateau for several weeks. Most people, they try, oh, I'm gonna go even harder, you know, I'm gonna go harder. Instead of doing 16/8 intermittent fasting, I'm gonna do OMAD, you know, 1 meal a day. Although you might have a little bit of success in the short term, okay, whenever you drop your calories even further, but it is gonna be only a short-lived success. Okay, if you're already at a deficit and you try to drop your calories even further, you know, uh, to a drastic deficit, you know, you might lose 3 or 4 pounds, and then your hormones are gonna start getting fucked up. You're not gonna feel well, and you're gonna feel hungry all the time. And then whenever you start eating again, there's a big chance you're gonna put them 3 or 4 pounds, because your body is kind of like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Are you trying to fucking kill me or something? Dropping your calories this much. So the body is very it has a very intelligent mechanism to survive. Okay, and sometimes the body's fucking stupid too. You know, you might be, obese, and your body does not realize how heavy you are. It's just crazy. So whenever you hit a plateau, and this doesn't apply to everybody, if you are just starting, okay, you need to focus on being consistent. You need to uh, quit looking at the motherfucking scale. Uh, quit, trying to get results. Do not, just focus on being consistent. You know, being consistent, going to the gym, having an exercise, being consistent, going outside in the sun, being consistent, eating keto food, being consistent, learning. Okay, one of the biggest one of the biggest advantages you can have, you know, for your weight loss journey, you need to constantly learn new stuff. I'm not saying everything you learn you should go fucking apply it, but you know, just learn stuff and apply some of the concepts that you learn. See, I I watch, YouTube videos for keto channels. I even watch, YouTube, other YouTube channels, fitness channels, some bodybuilders who eat fucking high carbs, some other channels who eat some only meat or something like that. So I'm trying to get a lot of different concepts, from all sorts of opinions, and try to enhance my diet to tailor it to my needs. Okay, and I listen to podcasts, I get audiobooks sometimes, and I learn shit all the time. You know, you would think I would know everything, but for how much I learned, like anytime I'm driving, I'm listening to, a YouTube video or podcast or something like that. I don't listen to music that much anymore, unless if I'm doing, some a lot of physical work where I need some extra boost of energy. I listen to music whenever I go to the gym and work out. I don't even watch TV that much anymore. So again, harder doesn't mean better results. You know, although this might be a contradictory thing to everybody, to everything that's been breached out there, but it is true. Some people, they're not fucking dieting enough. You know, I agree. You know, uh, you can't just eat a ton of food. Oh no, I just don't want to go hard. That's why you need to track. You need to figure out, are you eating too much? Are you eating too little? What is it? And whenever you want to start losing weight, you want to gradually, drop your calories. You know, and there's this trend, I see on Facebook, people doing some crazy extended fasts. This fucking fasting movement. Fasting is good, but I think people have started to overdo it. Okay, they hit a plateau on a ketogenic diet. They start doing intermittent fasting, and automatically they start eating less, so they lose more weight. And then they hit a plateau with intermittent fasting, and then they say, "Oh, I'm gonna do an extended fast," and they start doing like 48 hours, and then 72 hours, and then some. I mean, it's really not good to do extended fast frequently. I don't think it is healthy. I might be wrong, but it's just not right. There is a very big chance that you would be losing muscle. And here's the thing. That's one of the biggest fucking issues with focus on the scale. Okay, let's say you are 40% fat. Okay, 40% fat, and you lose 10 pounds. Let's say you lose 10 pounds. You lose 5 pounds of muscle, and you lose 5 pounds of fat. So you drop 10 pounds. You know, does that mean you lost fat? No. You would still be 40% fat because you lost an equal amount of muscle with your fat. So therefore you only lost weight. So what's the fucking point of seeing the scale go down? Okay? So for those who do extended fast frequently, I don't think that's really good for you, man. Uh, you really need to start doing it right. And at some point in time, you need to start eating more. I know a lot of people that might eating more. If you've been at a deficit for a very long time, you really need to start eating more. Some people call it reverse dieting. Some people call it, I don't know what the fuck they call it. But you need to start eating more within ketogenic macros, okay? If you start eating more, and of course you're eating clean, none of the products, keto products, and none of the sweeteners and things like that, what's gonna happen is, your body's gonna get a good caloric intake. Your body's going to realize that, hey, you're not trying to starve it. It does not have to be efficient with calories. So your body could start being generous with calories again, okay? Because the whenever you drop your calories, let's say you drop in 500 calories or something like that, your body will start adjusting to a new level, okay? And let me give you an example, okay? Let's say you get paid, $2,500 a month at a job, and suddenly at the job, they tell, hey, we need you for less hours, okay? So you start earning $2,000 a month. So you used to spend about almost $2,500 a month. You used to spend it, almost all of it, taking care of the bills, buying shit that you like, whatever it is, okay? And then they suddenly tell you you only making $2,000, and what's gonna happen is you're gonna cut costs. You're not gonna go buy maybe a new shoes. You might not go. You might cancel some subscription or something like that. So you will be efficient on living off $2,000 with no problems. You're not starving, you're not fucking homeless, you still paying your bills, everything's still going good. Same thing with your body. You drop your calories, your body's gonna be efficient, into adjusting to a new caloric intake. It does not have to borrow from your fat deposits. And then what happened? They tell you, hey, man, we're gonna reduce your hours even further. And now they tell you, hey, you're only gonna make $1,000 a month. Now you only have $1,000 a month. So once you get that decision, you can't go from spending $2,000 to spending $1,000 without some shit happening in between. You still have a bunch of subscription, you still owe some money on your credit card, you still gotta pay this, you gotta pay that, you have a payment for that. So in span of maybe 1 or 2 months, you're gonna have to borrow some money from somebody else or something like that. The same thing with your body. Whenever you drop your calories, let's say that 1,000 calories, yes, you will see a drop in weight. The same thing with money. You're gonna borrow some money and stuff like that. 2 months you've been borrowing money, now you have these people that you need to pay, and you can't borrow no more. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to figure out a way to live on $1,000 a month. Okay, so you become efficient. Okay, you're gonna start, maybe find a cheaper place to live with a roommate. uh, yeah, live with a roommate, move in with your parents or something like that. Maybe sell an extra vehicle that you have, sell some of the shit that you don't need, and then you find yourself living off a $1,000 a month. So you didn't go homeless, you didn't die, you became efficient. You did not even need to borrow more money, because you already owe a whole bunch of people money and they won't give you no more. Okay? The same thing with your body. When you drop, for example, 1,000 calories or 700 calories, yes, you will see a drop in weight, but your body's going to acclimate to that new deficit. Okay? It will reach that point. I will say, oh man, okay, I'm only going to, you know, spend 1,000 calories a day. I'm not getting enough food, so that's what I'm gonna adjust. So within few weeks, you might lose 4 pounds, 5 pounds, and stuff like that, and you are going to get stuck there. Okay, and most people can't live at that much deficit. Okay, and this is exactly where a metabolic damage happen. Okay, and I see people right here, I don't know if my hands making any fucking sense, but right here at this very low deficit, and where their body is in extreme deficit and they still want to lose weight, so they go fucking fasting. They do an extended fast. They're already eating very low and they do an extended fucking fast. That's where shit goes wrong. Okay? That's where the shit goes wrong. You might feel good fasting because your body is becoming more efficient, and yeah, so that's where the metabolic damage happen, where your body becomes efficient at using almost like 700 calories a day or something like that. And whenever you overeat, you try to eat more, your body deposits it right back into storage. Okay, so if you are at a bad metabolic damage, okay, And I don't like the word metabolic damage. I don't think it's a right way to describe it, but I would describe it. I don't know what the fuck I would describe it, but anyway, the point is, you need to start, you know, for like 6 months or something like that to start heal your metabolism. Okay, get your metabolism uh, going at a normal level. Okay, where your metabolism is not efficient anymore, where your metabolism is high. Some people think because if they, you know, after they being at a very low level, if they eat for a couple of days, you know, high caloric food, then their metabolism will just fucking adjust. No, no, no. The metabolism does not fucking work like that. The longer you have damaged your metabolism, the longer you need to work on getting it better. Okay? So, and I speak from experience. You know, I have chronically dieted in the past, and even whenever I was doing a ketogenic diet, it was better. And a lot of people say, "Oh, on a ketogenic diet, your metabolism does not go down." You know, yes, metabolism won't go down regardless of whatever the fuck diet you do. It will become more efficient. It's a fucking what is it called? A survival mechanism. Okay, yeah. So you can't really. Oh, I'm in ketosis. The fat's gonna start melting. It's gonna start melting. No, 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 my friend. It doesn't work like that. So the longer you be on a chronic deficit or you have a metabolic damage, the longer you want to start increasing your calories. Okay. So now I'm kind of a, you know, I've been doing, I call it a bulk, uh, you know, a lean bulk. I've been increasing my calories without gaining fat. So I'm kind of a setting my metabolism to a higher level. So whenever I want to lose whatever weight I want to lose, I do not have to do drastic measures, extended fast, and crazy ass shit. And a lot of people they talk about this concept. It's just not enough people are talking about it. Most people that I see them, they give you know, advice out there on how to get your metabolism back. They tell you, hey, for 2 days, eat, you know, high caloric. No, 2 days are not enough. You need to do it for like 3 fucking months minimum, okay? If you fucked up your metabolism, you need to start eating more for at least 3 months. This is my opinion. Could be wrong, but hey, you know, why the fuck are you in a hurry to lose weight? You know, it's being in a hurry to lose weight will not help you lose weight. Okay, will only get you to fucking stall uh, faster. That's what it would only do to you. So this is it, guys. I didn't mean to get this video to get this long. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with somebody else who've been doing stupid shit, doing extended fast and crazy stuff. And one last thing, you know, I want just learn more. You don't have to watch my videos only. Go watch some other videos. The more you learn, the more your diet will be enhanced. Okay, you will have an analytical mind. You will distinguish what's the bullshit from what's actually is correct and what you need to do, or maybe what you need to experiment with. And that's it, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you next